I'm a 2D animator, and in this video, I animated your comments, and boy were they plenty. Let's get started, shall we? First comment, says, animate my character eating a sandwich. Easy. As usual, we're starting off with the background as empty as my bank account, but just like my bank account, the plan is to fill it up with bread. So let's do that. Does gonna get a good picture of a sandwich real quick. Damn, I could really use one of those. Can't believe I'm genuinely struggling to spell sandwich. This isn't even scripted. I'm actually just a dumbass. He also need a character to work with, and he said it's his avatar. But to be honest, I ain't recreating all that. So we're just gonna slap this on and call it a day. For the background, we're gonna go with a simple gradient floor. I also have the bright idea to make him fight the sandwich and then eat it, because I don't know, eating it's just kind of boring. So let's see what I can turn this into. You guys seemed very interested in time lapses in the previous videos, so here's an actually mostly complete one. Whenever I animate, I always animate the characters individually, so I'd first animate his avatar doing all the movements, and then I'd go back and separately animate all the other characters. And in this case, that's bread. It helps avoid mistakes, and whenever I do make mistakes, and I will, they're just a lot easier to fix. Here are the results. And it only took about 2.5 hours. Very nice. Jason Marrero says, animate a cat sleeping on a window. Now, I'm not an artist. I mean, I am, but I'm not very good. And have you seen cats? Those things are hard to draw, much less animate. So for this, we're gonna go with a blob with eyes. Doesn't he look adorable? For the background, I went ahead and put together a simple black and white noir theme. Get it? Cause he's a cat? Great, we're all set. Wait, cats have tails, so I had to animate that separately, otherwise it'd just become a problem for future me, and I'm a Sigma. Now we're all set. Animating this cat was actually pretty interesting, mostly because it's 100% sprites and not stick figures, which was a nice change of pace, and some patterns as before still applies to this exact type of animation. First I animated the tail separately, then I went back and animated the actual cat itself. Well, this turned out pretty amazing, and now I want a cat. At the real Siptane says, a simple and easy looping stick figure where stick figure A walks up to stick figure B with a katana, stabs stick figure B in the Okay, we're not doing that. Stick Animations 2024 says, animate a stickman fighting a stickman with a giant spoon. Perfect. Delete this guy again. For the background, we're gonna have them fighting on a plate. I mean, he said ones with a spoon, and you use spoons to eat, and you eat off plates. So that's where this lovely idea came from. It's 2:30 a.m. while I'm doing this. I'm trying my best. So just like before, I'm gonna be animating the first character, and once that's done, I'll go back and finish the second one and add effects and any other secondary animation I need to. I often get a lot of comments saying stuff like, I wish I could animate, etc, and I've made a lot of tutorials teaching it, but who taught me? Back in my day, there were like 0 proper classes out there teaching this stuff, and I had always wanted to improve on animation, kinda like you. And then I found a lesson from Siobhan Toomey on Skillshare. This lady's got 20 years in the animation industry, so you know she's the real deal. One of my favorite classes with her was broken down into 19 different short lessons, emphasis on short because I got the attention span of a goldfish, but the information you'd get from them is worth their weight in gold. Her classes are available on Skillshare, who are the sponsor of today's video. And I don't know if you've heard, but Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives like you and I, with thousands of classes led by industry experts across illustration, design, but more importantly for us, animation. They can literally help you take your skills to the next level. I mean, look at me, I was pretty bad at animation, but now I can pretty much make whatever I want. Additionally, Skillshare also has this pretty nifty feature called Learning Paths. It's a feature that offers curated sequences of courses designed to guide users through specific topics or skill sets like animation, and so much more. They're restructured to make learning focused and efficient. To put it simply, it's designed in a way that even I can understand it. They've also announced some pretty exciting improvements this fall with a new and improved class system, including 3 new class topics, smarter class categories, and and the ability to find classes by software and material. And now they've given you guys a huge opportunity. If you want to join and become a member of such an amazing community like I have, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. That's a whole month unlimited of learning any skill for free. What more could you want? So click that link, claim your free 1 month, then go ahead and browse through their various classes. I guarantee there is something out there for you. And a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. GG Easy Noob says, animate nothing. Ta-da! 5 stars. At Void Bacon, that says, animate 2 people playing a video game. Alright, for this, I had to first come up with how I wanted this to look, and I'm an idiot, so it was hard. Very hard. But eventually, I settled on a blue, green, and purple theme, and the characters would be playing an arcade-styled game. I went ahead and began drawing the object I was supposed to animate. First, I got the background and the arcade done, and that's what that looked like. And then I went ahead and drew the parts for the hands, while keeping in mind the various layers and all that. Let's hop back into Sticknots for a bit and import the various items we need. Well, that's a lot. Then finally, we can actually start animating this. And we're done. Mostly, I actually threw this into an editing software and boom. At Comrade Jukes, Camaraderie says, animate a man drop kicking a horse into oblivion. Before we get on with it, no animals were harmed in the making of this animation, except this horse. And let's import the man. Maybe they should fight in a grass field, cause I imagine that's where a horse would be. Let's make this a bit more funny and give the man boxing gloves. Just a little disclaimer here, I got super sick while animating this, and even now I'm still kinda recovering. That being said, my brain was just not ready to figure out what the heck a drop kick might look like, much less animated, but I still wanted to get this video out for you guys, so I ended it with a silly little punch.